Hey there, Pisces, and welcome to your week of May 3rd, 2021 tarot reading. I had to hit you up with a 3-card spread, past, present, future. Just got a pop-out card for you with your general vibe card. But after that, we'll get you your 3-card spread of past, present, future. Then we'll do a couple clarifiers and an outcome card for you as well. Hopefully everything's going good, Pisces, but just remember that these are general readings, so just take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't try to make anything fit just to make it go the way that you want it to go. If it's there, take it. If it's not, it's not, right? So, but for your general vibe card, Pisces, we got the No Place Like Home. So this is a card of like, there is no place like home. There's no place like somewhere where you can feel comfortable in your own skin. There's no place like where your friends and your family, they all accept you and they want you, right? Like, that's a great place to be. So maybe you're in search for that, or maybe you finally think you found that, or maybe you have found that. So we'll see how that relates to the reading as we go about. But before we get in here, we'll give the deck a good old shuffle. You know, there is no place like home, right? As was it Dorothy in the Wizard of Oz says that when she's clicking her feet together, her red ruby slippers, or is it slippers? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if you know. I can't remember. I haven't seen the Wizard of Oz in so long. Oh man, that's... Anyway, in your past, Pisces, we got the King of Cups. And so the King of Cups is a guy who... It's not a guy, it's energy, right? But just for argument's sake, it's a guy who... The King is someone who is very emotionally stable. They're in rocky waters. And that's to say that they don't let their emotions rule them, they rule their emotions. Like, he's unaffected by the rocky waters. He's unaffected by his emotions raging because he knows that they're kind of fleeting, right? Like, he knows that if he gets angry at someone and his emotions are raging and stuff, he knows, don't let it control you. Like, calm down, like, relax, you know, gain control of yourself, think things through, that kind of stuff, right? So that's the kind of energy we're putting out here. The King is also very good when it comes to like your emotions and stuff. So you want to have good control on your emotions in the past. So maybe that's you in the past. You're coming from a place of like emotional stability, controlling yourself that way and such. And maybe that's like I was saying, feeling in your skin. Maybe that's how it is. Like you've been feeling good in your skin like that. But it's also possible you've met a King of Cups recently who is like that, and you're trying to aspire to be like that. So could be. We'll see how the reading goes. But in your present, we got Capricorn, we got the Devil. So you might be dealing with a Capricorn at this time. Maybe your person you met in the King of Cups in the past has been a Capricorn. So, or maybe they have Capricorn in their chart. But regardless, the Capricorn card, which is the Devil, I do this all the time with I think with Aquarius I do this a lot, where I'll say the Aquarius card, and I mean the star, but anyway, the Devil is to say like, you're not as chained to things as you think, right? You're not as chained to what might be like an addiction or something, right? Like you might not be, like if you're a smoker, it's like you are addicted to smoking, but you can quit at any time. You can take those chains off at any time. And that's what the Devil card says, is like there's things in your life that you may feel like you're chained to, and maybe you're chained to this ideal of being a King of Cups. Well, you don't have to follow that ideal. You can take the chains off at any time and be your own person. It's also to say like, to enjoy your kind of physical world, like enjoy physical pleasures at this time, but of course don't go too overboard with it, of course, because the Devil does represent addiction, and as I say, chains coming onto you. But it can also be a card of manipulation, so just be careful if you are manipulating someone at this time, or someone is manipulating you. Just kind of be careful for that, be very watchful, considerate about the way you and other people speak to each other and treat each other at this time as well. So in your future, this is leading to the Ten of Cups. This is one of the happiest cards in the deck, but this is the happily ever after card, right? You get the, you know, husband, wife, kids, the dog, the white picket fence, the dream home, dream jobs, all that, the whole shebang, right? So that's what this is all leading to. So I feel like maybe it feels like maybe you're stuck to this ideal of like the King of Cups. Like it feels like you're stuck to this ideal of like, I need to be as good as this person I know who is a King of Cups. Or maybe you feel like you need to be in that spot where your emotions don't rule you and you're constantly trying to like suppress them and stuff, which is maybe making them worse and making you chained to that idea, which is causing your emotions to rage even more. And the more you try to suppress things that are just naturally happening, the more it's sort of like a kind of like a shaking a can of pop or something, right? Like you're shaking it, shaking it, shaking it, and then like if the next person that goes to open it, it's gonna be like everywhere, right? Like that's kind of how rage works, right? Like sometimes you get angry and angry and angry and angrier and angrier and angrier, and if you don't express it, then if you don't express it in a healthy way, it will just explode. You'll be taking your rage out on people who don't deserve it. And so what I'm seeing here is like, if you take the chains off from that and you let your emotions be free rather than trying to like suppress them, it seems like here, you'll find happiness. And maybe that'll be your no place like home, right? Maybe that'll be for you. That'll be like, okay, now I found my place. I need to stop being so emotionally repressed, and I need to express my emotions in a healthy manner, right? So, and there's all sorts of people who can help you out with that, right? Like, if you talk to your friends, your family about it, like, how can I do this and stuff. And you can also talk to like a therapist or something about that kind of thing as well. So, they're always out there. There's all sorts of people out there that can help you with that kind of stuff if that's the case. But we'll get you some clarifiers to see maybe why this is happening, or maybe what steps you can take to kind of get through here. But before we do, I was about to call you Scorpio. Pisces, if you could leave a like, I appreciate that. Helps the channel out a lot. You can subscribe and hit that bell icon so you always get notified when I upload new videos. So that way you can come over and check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising videos and see what's coming to you potentially in the weeks ahead in regards to, oh my God, cards flipping and jiving all over the place. But you can come over and check out, like I say, your Sun, Moon, and Rising videos and see what's going on in those readings as well. Get a full scope of what might be coming for you in the week ahead. So, but I think this deck's been shuffled plenty. So we'll get you some clarifiers here. So between the King of Cups and the Devil, we got the King of Cups again. That's twice now. I did Cancer's reading, and they had the Knight of Pentacles come up twice. So that's actually funny. Must be something in the water, as they say. But the King of Cups coming up again. It's just kind of like the universe saying, like I said what I said, and I meant what I meant, right? So it's saying like I was saying, maybe you're holding too strong to this ideal, right? Like maybe you are holding on too much to the King of Cups and saying like, I need to be like that. I need to like suppress my emotions and kind of, just be like this sort of like, I only act, I don't know how to explain this, but it's sort of like, I only know how to behave the way that everyone expects me to behave, right? You don't like have like moments where you're like, oh, I'm expressing my true emotions and stuff, right? Because you are looking for your home, right? And if your friends and your family want you to like, your friends and your family and stuff will want you to express yourself healthy and be comfortable in your own skin. And if you're sitting here all the time trying to be like, no, I cannot tell people about how I'm feeling, and I know I can't let them know how I'm feeling because I don't want to worry them and stuff. It's like you're going to cause undue harm to yourself, and that's not really what they want, right? They want you to be happy and free and stuff. So that's what I'm seeing here is like with this King of Cups is like you need to take the chains off, like with the Devil here. But between the Devil and the Ten of Cups, we got the Two of Cups. There's a card of a soulmate. It can be a card of a choice. It's funny that comes up with the Devil because the Devil here has the Lovers chained up, and then this is a card of a soulmate. So it's possible, like maybe right now, you need to be talking with your partner about your emotions if you have a partner in your life. It doesn't necessarily have to be someone you're romantically involved with. Soulmates are also just people who you connect with on a really deep level. So if you have a best friend or somebody like that you really connect with, just talk to them about it. Like talk to them about how you can express your emotions in a good way, or even just talk to them about your problems and stuff, right? Let them know. And this is leading to the Ten of Cups, which is going to be like happiness. Like you're gonna it's gonna be, oh man, there's all this weight off my shoulders. This is great. For an outcome, we got the Two of Swords, which, as we've been talking about this, the Two of Swords is about a card of you just kind of staying in one place because it's comfortable and you don't want to move on, right? this guy thinks he's safe here. He's got all these weapons and stuff here, but he's blindfolded because he can't see like the greener pastures out there and where there is safety and where he can be comfortable and where he can explore himself, right? That's what I'm seeing with you here is like you're really like repressing yourself. It seems like you're trying to repress your emotions and like kind of just not worry people, but in reality you're just hurting yourself and you're putting yourself in a dangerous position for when the the cracks start to form and you kind of pop and then you have this big outburst and people are like, where did this come from, right? And then it's like, oh, I've got all these problems and stuff, and then they're like, oh, you've been worrying, we've worried about you all this time and stuff, and oh no, and everyone starts feeling bad that you've been going through stuff and whatever. But if you start kind of expressing stuff naturally now and talking about your problems now, you can nip that stuff in the bud and save yourself a lot of hassle and save your friends and family a lot of worry too. So that's what I got for you, Pisces. I really hope that helps you out. I really do. If you want, you can leave a like. You don't have to. You can subscribe and hit that bell icon too. Again, no pressure. You can check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising videos after this one if you want. And I hope to see you, Pisces, in the next video.